Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of ordering numbers. This is standard 8.2D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 16 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a table showing diagonal lengths of TVs at a store. Not sure why we would measure them in square roots or have a square root as our denominator, but we do. And we need to find the smallest. So we're not necessarily going to put them in complete order. We do need to order them, but we just need to find the smallest. So the easiest way to do that is to go ahead and put these into decimals. So let's just go ahead and get these into decimals here. And none of them are necessarily starting as decimals, but that's going to help us. We could put them in fractions, but then we have to have the same denominator. It's kind of a pain. All right, so W is going to be kind of a tricky one for that. So we've got square root. If we have our calculator, we can use that, but if we could also kind of estimate it by hand. So what we do here is we kind of look to see what is the square root that is below it. All right, so that's going to be a 9. Square root of 9 is 3. And then the square root of 16 is going to be 4. So it's going to be 3 point something, because you see that 12.25 lies in between that 3 and that 4. Now, what's my range here? So my range here is 7. And we are 3.25 away from the 9, and we are 3.75 away from the 16. So we're almost exactly in the middle. We're 0.25 off, but that's pretty darn close, in between 3 and 4. So let's just call it 3.5. That's going to get us pretty close. We can use our calculator if we get something really close to 3.5. We need to double check. X is just 2 and 1/6, so that's automatically going to be smaller because it's 2. 1/6, well, let's just see. 1/6, we divide 6 into 1. That's going to be, let's see, we've got 10. So that goes in 1 time. Add another 0. That's going to go in 6 times. Look at that, 4 again, which means it's repeating. So 2.16 repeating. We'll go ahead and put that to the hundredths place as well. You want to compare like things. Now this 37 over 144 looks really, really strange, but take a look. Square root of 144 is something we should know. That's just 12. 12 times 12 makes 144. So it's just 37 over 12. Still need to do a little bit of a improper fraction to mix number, but 12 goes into 37 3 times. And so that's going to be 36. So it looks like it's going to be 3 and 1/12, but let's just go ahead and figure out what that's going to be. 3.0. All right, so now we're going to make it 100. So 12 goes into 100 8 times. That's going to be 96. That's 40. That is going to be 3 times. And that's going to be 36. And look at that. There we go. Repeating. 3.083 repeating. And then finally, we've got our 8/3. And if we need to, we can go and add some extra digits here. Since that's a 6, we'll go ahead and make that a 6 because that's a 6 repeating. So 8/3, let's just divide 3 into 8. That goes in not 3 times, 2 times. 6. That's 20. 3 goes into 20 6 times. 18. And there we go. Another repeating. So that's going to be 2.666. Answer here is G.